Yo bener ASEGRAP, asik-asik. Kayaknya kita belajar sama Profesor Weasley dulu ya. Oke, so langsung aja roll di intro. Anjay. Terus lanjut, btw gimana sih harusnya? Mau sesuatu aja, asik-asik. Karena kita menuju assignment. Oke, ini tulisannya adalah collect a fifth guild page in the underground harbor. Underground harbor. Ini mana? Atau underground harbor? Oke. Oh, panjang ini boy perjalanannya tampaknya. Tumben gak ribet ya. Bayangin coba setan duel di tengah orang jalan anjing. Untuk gagal kesabet. Ngapain lu berdua-duaan? Halo manis. Itu, gue temenin ya. Lagi makan popcorn berdua.
Revelio.
So iya lu main gitar. Ini kuncinya di mana ya? Biasanya dapet sih. Udah, kita fokus. Jangan ke distract. Nggak ada yang lucu ya. Underground harbor.
So this is the underground harbor.
Oke gitu ya.
Revelio.
Ngapain gitu padahal.
Revelio.
Oke, underground harbor di situ. Terus nextnya, sini ya. Assignment yang gampang.
Revelio.
Ini mah. Ini taruh itu apa? Di sini. Bangsa samar dia kalau yang di sini. Oke.
Revelio.
Oke. Lewat mana? Oh. Ini di atas. Jalan bener. The old librarian.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Okay.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Bentar, gue cari tawa ya lah. Apa namanya? Oke. Golden Snidget ya.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly
The
Hallows.
Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's
Quaffle.
right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Oke.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The Wizard of
The
Council.
Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of
1707.
Wizarding Secrecy, which
lama
required
juga.
a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Perovia Vipertune.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hagrid the Vote
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Hengist.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Demigods.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the Hide Behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
Positive
The
Charm.
Patronus Charm.
Well done!
Patronus
The
Charm.
only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gum.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
The Vertical. A Sleeping
Never tickle a
Dragon.
sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce
Jangan.
eggs through its mouth?
Jangan ngelitikin naga. Runspur.
The Runespore.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The
Amortenia ya
American
terakhir.
School was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
Amortentia.
Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
Give me your worst.
Okay.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Overtaking.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbulus.
Mimbulus
Mimble-
Mimbletonia.
Tonia.
Correct! The Mimbulus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good.
Linfred was
Centuries
unusual.
later,
It's
Graham
Linfred was
Hepworth
unusual.
would expand on Linford's previous
Big
work
but
to create
ma-
the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A single slipper.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
North America.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Sir Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named
Ooh,
Asher,
good shit.
Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Gum.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating.
Is
I
it?
had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio
Okay.
ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend.
Oke, sekarang kita tinggal ke kelasnya ya. Oke. Eduras potion.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oke.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Oke. Choose bang.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor. Oh, kita mungkin ya. Wah, keren ini. Spell anjing.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me
Repot lo
there,
tuh.
and bring
Lot gua.
someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Udah gua tolongin juga. Anjay. Oke, so that's it untuk kelas hari ini. Jangan lupa ini link dan next video. Dadah bye. Nggak, salam terjamret. Sedap.